Every universe, every alternate reality has featured them in one form or another. The Eternal Wars, the Alternity War, the Last Great Time War, the never-ending battle, the Vampire Wars. All variations of the same theme, the endless seesaw between good and evil, played out in epic struggles conceivable and inconceivable. These are the tales of the Omniwars. I remember, before I became the supreme obliterator time Dalek, the time when I was the Doctor. Lifetimes and ages have passed since we left our home reality, back when the shadow fell across the sun, the fall of Gallifrey. First came the darkness, followed by the cold, and then finally the plague, the Degeneration Phase. It was no accident, no random disease. There was a dark design to it. I had been in my 8th life, over 3,000 years old, travelled far and wide, seen the beginnings of the plague amongst the multiforms of the cosmos. It was called the Obliterator Contagion, and had no cure. I trace its origins to a planetoid at the edge of the Forbidden Dark Zone, a region of utter void and terrible myths, a realm of nightmares, a void space of utter hell and dread where nothing survived, or so we thought. I found the casings of the Dalek expedition that came to our reality. The Gallifreyan remnants adapted them for our own survival purposes, but the Master hijacked the programming, installing a suicide option and emotional dampeners. We became the Obliterator Time Daleks. He became the Exterminator General. I was the Supreme Obliterator. Now my memories have returned. I know what I have to do. The transmissions of the feline alien Doctor has alerted us to the fact that there are other Doctors, other universes. We must all join together to face the darkness that is coming throughout the multiverses, throughout the universes. We must combine our forces against this unnameable horror that is slithering slowly and inexorably across time, space and eternity. I have modified a time ship, preparing an expedition back to our original universe, space. 150,000 obliterators and twice as many Centaur units to restore the first bastion against the darkness. General Romanus will lead a second combined task force. We must leave this universe and voyage beyond, wherever it may take me. And so we must journey out, restore the first bastion against the dark sphere. Thalia, I will leave you in charge. Thank you, Doctor. Take care of our people. The Dalek Doctor left his universe behind, searching for allies against the darkness, against the coming of the Omniwars.